Let's do some numerical on cash management. In last session, I have explained all theoretical part of cash management. Now let's do it. This is a numerical problem which is given to you. A company expects to have rupees 37500 cash in hand on 1st April and requires you to prepare an estimate of cash position during 3 months, April, May, and June. The following information supplied to you. Months Feb, March, April, May, June. Sales 75, 84, 90, 120, 135. Purchases. This is the figure of wages, factory expenses, and here office expenses. In other information, it is given that a period of credit allowed by supplier is 2 months. 20% of sales is for cash, and period of credit allowed to customer is 1 month. Delay in payment of all expenses is 1 month. Income tax of rupees 45,000 is due to be paid on 15 June. Company pays dividend to shareholder and bonus to workers of rupees 15,000 and 22,500 respectively in month of April. Plant has been ordered to be received and paid in May. It will cost rupees 1,20,000. Now let's start. Whenever we have to solve this type of numerical, we have to keep in mind, first of all, we have to create a structure. Here we have opening balance of cash. Opening balance of cash. Receipts. And here payments. It means you have to write down all receipts under this head. And payment under this head. First of all, we have to follow this format. Opening balance of cash we have to write here. Then receipts, and here we will write down all receipts, and after that we will write down all payments, and then we have to deduct payments from receipts. We have to prepare budget for 3 months. It is required that you have to prepare budget for 3 months. April, May and June. A company expects to have 37500. You requires you to prepare an estimate of cash position during 3 months, April, May, and June. That means we have to construct budget for April, May, and June. So receipt number one is sales realization. Sales realization. To find out sales realization, let's create some working notes. This is working note number 1. Working note 1. Sales realization. Sales realization. To find out sales realization, first of all, information is given for these months. This is Feb, March, April, May, June. These are the months. If we see carefully, it is written here that period of credit allowed by supplier is 2 months. 20% of sales is for cash and period of credit allowed to customer is 1 month. It means when we talk about the sales, it is given that 20% sales is made on cash basis. So first of all, write down here in particular here cash sales 20%. Credit sale 80%. Realized in next month. Cash sales 20% realized in same month. February. Now, this is the sale of February. It's clear mentioned that 20% of sales is on cash basis and realized in same month. It means 15,000 rupees will be collected in same month and remaining 80% will be collected in next month. It means in month of March you will collect rupees 60,000. Now, in March, sale is 84,000 rupees, 20% off 84,000 rupees. It means 16,800 rupees you will recover in March, and 67,200 rupees. It means 80% of 84,000 will be recovered in April. Now again come on April, 90,000. It means 20% of 90,000 means 18,000 will be recovered in same month, and here 72,000 rupees will recover in next month. Now 120. 20% of 120 will be collected in same month, means in month of May. It means 24,000 will be collected in May, and remaining 80% of 120, it means 96,000 rupees will be recovered in month of June. Now, if we see the sale of June is 135, it means 20% of 135, it means 27,000 rupees will recover in June, and remaining 108,000 will be recovered in month of July. But because we have to taken care of April, May and June, so we will add only these three items. Sales realization in month of April is 85,200. Here it is 96,000. Here it is 123,000. Because we have to prepare budget for these ones only, so we will record only April, May and June. This is sales realization. You can write here sales realization. Working note 1. Now, first point is period of credit allowed by supplier is 2 months. It means it's a calculation of purchases. Working note number 2. Purchase consideration. Now, if we see, then we find that period of credit allowed by supplier is 2 months, lagged in payment for to lagging payment to creditors. Lagging payment to creditors 2 months. 2 months. It means the purchases which we have done in month of February will be paid in month of April. It means 45, 48 and 52. 45, 48, 52. 45, 48, 52. Now this is the purchase, so it will come under the head of payment. Purchase consideration. I am repeating again that whenever we have to prepare a cash budget, it is on payment and receipt basis. Whenever we do any type of accounting, normally it is done on accrual basis. You can say whenever we have to do any type of entry or we have to prepare any type of statement in financial accounting, then we have to follow a concept of accrual concept. It means it is prepared on the basis of due concept or accrual concept. But whenever we have to prepare cash budget, we have to prepare it on actual receipt and payment method. It means if you are giving a payment of purchase in month of April, it will be recorded in month of April. And actual means, for example, I purchased some goods in month of January and the costing of the goods was rupees 1 lakh. But I am paying in month of April rupees 1 lakh. Then it will be recorded in month of April, not in the month of March. If we are preparing a statement for financial accounting, it should be recorded in the month of March. But whenever we have to prepare cash budget, it will be recorded in month of April because actually you are paying in month of April, so it should be recorded in month of April, not in the month of January. So, because we are preparing all working notes on the basis of receipt and payment method, now I think it should be very much clear to all of you. That's why I'm writing the amount of actually payment. I'm not writing the amount of transaction of purchase. I'm not writing the amount of transaction of purchase. The transaction of purchase was 52, 60 and 60. But if we see the record of payment, 45 was paid in month of April, 48 was paid in month of May, and 52 was paid in month of June. And we have to record the amount actually paid in these 3 months. So I write here 45, 48 and 52. You can see here 45, 48 and 50. Now, again, point number 3. Delay in payment of all expenses is 1 month. All expenses means expense of wages, factory expenses and office expenses. Factory expenses and all expenses. So we are assuming that because it is written here that all expenses will be paid after a month. So we are adding wages, factory expenses and office expenses. We are assuming all our expenses. Wages. Wages, factory expense and office expense. Here you may take two assumptions. According to assumption number 1, you may include wages in expense. If you are including wages in expense, then we are assuming that wages will be paid after 1 month. And if we are assuming that wages is not part of the expenses, wage are different and expense are different, then in that condition, wage will be paid on the same month because there is no other information is given about the wages. So we will assume that wage is being paid on the same month and the expense is being paid in next month. Lagging payment of payment of wages 1 month. Lagging payment of factory expenses Factory expenses. 1 month. फैक्ट्री एक्सपेंस, उसके बाद ऑफिस एक्सपेंसेस. ऑफिस एक्सपेंस. नाउ let's see what will be the amount. Here it is given that we are assuming wages are the part of expense, so wages is being paid after 1 month. So it means it will be schedule of payment. Nine, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, 6, 6, 7, 7. 6, 6, 7, 7. Office expense. 5, 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5, 5. Now, write down the amount. Payment of wages. Payment of wages. Payment of factory expenses. Payment of office expenses. Now, this is the amount April, May and June. Now let's read some other information given in the question. Point number 4. Income tax of rupees 45,000 is due to be paid on 15 June. Income tax 45,000. Payment of income tax June, amount 45,000. Company pays dividend to shareholder and bonus to workers of rupees 15,000 and 22,500 in month of April. So first of all, dividend and then bonus. Dividend of 15,000 and bonus of 22,500. Dividend, payment of dividend, payment of 15,000, 22,500. Dividend and bonus. Payment of dividend and bonus. Point number 6. Plant has been ordered to be received and paid in May. Plant has been ordered to be received and paid in May. 120. Purchase of plant. Payment of bonus. Next, purchase of plant in May. This is 1,20,000. Total payments. Now total payments are 45 plus 10, 55. 55 plus 5, 60. 66, 66 and 15, 81. 81 and 22, 103. 500. 103, 500. This is C. Now because here we have gap, so I am writing this whole thing here so that gap can be reduced. Now, sales realization. First one is opening balance of cash. Now, it's given in the question that opening balance of cash on 1st April is 37,500. 500. Now, sales realization is 85200. Let's take the help of calculator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 37 plus 85 is equal to 122,500. So write here A. Total receipts. This is B. Here total receipts and sales realization are same, but mostly the question there are some other informations are given in receipt part. So total receipt and sales realizations are normally different. In this question, it is equal. Now, at last, write down surplus or deficiency. Deficiency. A plus B minus C. A plus B minus C. So by calculator, if you find the figure, it was 37500 plus 85200. It was 122700. 122700 minus 103500. It means 19200. This is surplus or deficiency. This is also called closing balance. This is closing balance. Same figure will be here 19,200. Now, this figure 19,200 will be opening balance for next month. Here we will write opening balance of cash. So I think it's clear closing balance of April will be considered opening balance of May. Now again 19200 plus 96,000, it will be 115,200, and on the same time if we add these figures 48, 11, 7,000, 50,000, and 120,000. Let's add 48 plus 59 plus 766 plus 50 116 plus 120. 116 and 120 means 236. 36. 48 plus 11 59 plus 7 66 plus 50 116 plus 120 236. Now it's 236. Again A plus B minus C. A plus B means 19200 plus 96. It means 115200. 115200 minus 236. 120800. 120800. This is minus figure. Same figure we will write as a closing balance. Now again this figure will be used as opening balance. For the month of June. Now opening balance of cash plus sales realization. Let's add 52 plus 12, 64 plus 7, 71 plus 5, 76 plus 45, 121. Now 121 will be deducted. Let's take the help of calculator. First of all, minus 1, 2, 0, 800, 1, 2, 3, 000. 2200. 220 2200 plus 2200 minus 52 and 12 64 71 76 121. So here 2200 minus 1 lakh 21, it is 118 118800 118800. This is minus. 118,800. This is closing balance. This is the closing balance and this is a deficiency. So I think question is clear to all of you. What we did simply we prepare a format. In format we have three things: opening balance of cash, total receipts B, and total payments. To find out sales realization, we had to prepare working note number one. To find out purchase consideration, we had to prepare working note number two. And to find out the amount of wages, factory expense, and office expense, we had to prepare working note three. Now we had a figure of wage, factory expense, office expense. We write down figures here: purchase, wages, factory expense, and office expense. Now we had three information in the question: payment of income tax, payment of dividend, payment of bonus, and purchase of plant in month of May. So all are the heads of different expenses. After adding all expenses on one end, we could get the amount of payments. This is 121. And after that, we had to find out surplus or deficiency. It is A plus B minus C. After doing A plus B minus C, we have final figure of closing balance. So this was the solution of this problem. Now let's come on another problem. A company expects to have rupees 57,000 cash in hand on 1 April and requires you to prepare an estimate of cash position during 3 months: April, May, and June. The following information supplied to you. This is the information. Now, other information: period of credit allowed by supplier to one. 10% of sales is for cash. 50% of credit sales are collected next month, and the balance in the following month. Lagging payment of wages 1/4, factory expense 1/2, income tax 45,000 to be paid on June, dividend to shareholder and bonus 15 and 25, plant and machinery will be installed in February at a cost of 96,000, and the monthly installment of these 2,000 are payable from April onward. So this is the problem. So first of all, let's copy the format which we followed in previous numerical so that we may save some time. Now let's start. First of all, delete values. Now let's start. Let's start with working note. Here it's given that period of credit allowed by supplier is 2 months. Purchases 45, 48, 52. It means if we are purchasing raw material in month of February, it will be payable in month of April, May and June. It means if we are purchasing raw material in February, we are paying in month of April. If we are purchasing in month of March, we are paying in month of May. If we are purchasing in month of April, we pay in month of June. So 45, 48 and 52 is the amount of purchase consideration in month of April, May and June. 45, 48 and 52. 45, 48 and 52. This is purchase consideration. Now 10% of sales is for cash. 50% of credit sales are collected next month and the balance in following month. Now here cash sales is 10%, 45% collected in next month, %50 of credit sales are collected next month and the balance in the following month. It means 10% is collected in same month and 50% of credit sale. It means 45% of total sale and 45% of total sale. So we write in this way. Let's start. First one is 75. It means 10% of 75 means 7,500 is collected in same month. Now remaining is 67500. Now 67500 will be received in two parts. it will be 33750 33750. Next, 84,000. It means 10%. 8,400 is received here, and 75600, it means 37800 will be recovered in next month, and 37800 will be recovered in next month. Now 90,000. 90,000 means here 9,000 is recovered and remaining 81,000 will be recovered in two installment of 40500. Now next is 120. In 120, 12,000 is recovered in same month, and remaining 108 means 54,000 here and 54,000 here. Now in month of June it is 135. It means 13500 is recovered in month of June. Now add 37 and 33, 70, 79, and here 80550. Nine zero 300. $13,500 plus 40500. 54. 54 plus 54 is 108,000. Sales realization. This is purchase consideration. Now, information number 3, lag in payment of wages. 1/4 month. 1/4 month means 3/4 wages is paid in the same month and 1/4 is paid in next month. Lag in payment of wages. One by four collected in same month. 3 by 4 collected in next month. Here wages are 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, and 13,000. 9 means 1 by 4, no, 3 by 4 collected in same month and 1 by 4 collected in next month. So first 9,000 means 3 by 4, 6750 here and 2250 here. 10, 11, 12. 10. 10 means 7, 500, 500. 11, 8, 2, 50, 2, 7, 50. May. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 12. 12 means 9,000 here and 3,000 here. 13 means 9750 here and 3250 here. Now we have to taken care of April, May and June. So 8 to 10. 1, 0, 750. 9 and 2. 11, 750. 12, 750. Now, let's talk about other heads. Here it is given that factory expense 1 by 2 month and office expense 1 month. Factory expense. Factory expense. One by 2 collected in the same month and 1 by 2 collected in next month. Factory expense. Factory expense 66778. 6 means 3,000 here and 3,000 here. Again 3,000 here. Again 3,000 here. 3,500 here and 3,500 here. 3,500 here. 3,500 here. 6,677, 8 means 4,000 here. Here 6,500. Here 7,000. Here 7,500. Now wages. Wages. Factory expense. Office expense is paid after 1 month. So I'm writing directly. It means expense of February is payable in March and expense of March is payable in April. It means 6, 6 and 7. 6, 6 and 7. 6, 6 and 7. Now payment of income tax and dividend. Here it is given income tax of rupees 45,000 is due on June. 45,000. Dividend and bonus. Here it is given that bonus 15 and dividend 15, bonus 22. Dividend 15, bonus month of April. Company will dividend to shareholder, will pay dividend to shareholder and bonus to worker respectively in month of April. Both the payments are in month of April. In month of April, 15,000 and 22,500. Now last is given that you purchased a machinery in month of April and now you are paying installment of rupees 2,000 from April onward. Purchase of plant. Installment. Purchase of plant. 2,000. 2,000. 2,000. Now, first information about the cash in hand on 1st April is 57,000. So right here 57,000 1000 opening balance of cash. Now, in receipts, we have 80500. So, figures will be same here. Now, add all payments. This is 45 plus 10. Let's take the help of calculator. 45,000 plus 10750 plus 6500 plus 6,000 plus 15,000 plus 22,500 plus 2,000. 45 plus 10750 plus 6500 plus 6,000 plus 15,000 plus 22,500 plus 2,000 is equal to 107,750. Total payment 107,750. These are the total payments. Now, 2,000 plus 6,000 plus 7,000 plus 11750 plus 48,000 is equal to 74750. 74750. Now, come on, third line. 2,000 plus 45,000 will be 47,000 plus 7,000 will be 54 plus 7,500 61500 plus 12750 plus 52,000. This is 126. 250. Now A plus B minus C. Here 57 plus 80. It will be 137,550. 137,550 minus 107,750 29800 29800 29800. Now 29800 is opening balance for month of May. 29800 plus 90300 plus 90300 120,100 minus 74750 is equal to 45350. Now this is opening balance 45350. 45350. This is opening balance. Now 45350 plus 108,000 is equal to 153,350 minus 126,250 is equal to 7,100. This is surplus or deficiency. Same is the closing balance. So here question is complete. I think all of you has understood without any problem. Now today's session is complete.